got your equipment. You're about to get a little work in. A lot of work, actually. I need to find my cannabis. Oh, it might be over here. Let's take out this big old bag of herbs. Ooh. I don't know if y'all can see that. I got a bag full of herbs. All types of herbs. And we got CBG. What is this? This is nothing. Smells sweet. Got some violet leaf. Love, love, love. Bless, bless. Peace, peace, peace. What up? What up, what up, what up? Saying my government on this mofo. What up? I think this is Shea Palo Santo. What we're going to be doing today. Flex and repeat and you say New York City, express and repeat and you say worldwide, you know the vibes. It's your motherfucking guy. Please don't half step. That's the most important thing to ever express. People might want to like say or want you to say or be a certain type of way. Fuck that. Stay focused. And be the dope you want to smoke, because there are people out there that are really at their lows that really need you to, and they only need to see you from a distance to be inspired. That's really the big facts. People want to be all in your face and get notoriety for the shit that they done for you. Cut it out, bro. Something that I've been taught, something that I've learned in many different religions and many different methodologies is the things that you try to hold on to will crumble in your hand. The things that you try to keep a hold of will always be away from you. It'll never be yours. And the things that you give away effortlessly will always be yours. No one can ever take it from you. You feel me? So we're going to be on that vibe right now. And I can speak soft and gentle, but would that spark inspiration? Or would that just keep you docile and comfortable and calm and safe? How do you know to be inspired to keep proximity from the fire if you don't know how hot the fire is? You gotta know how to make things useful for yourself. So, like I said, you know what we do with Sanctuary. We're gonna have Sanctuary tomorrow. I'm just deciding if the weather is warm enough, we're gonna be at the beach, or if we're gonna do Prospect Park tomorrow by the drum circle, and then we'll go to like chill out at the beach and shit like that. But total vibes tomorrow, total vibes tomorrow, total vibes tomorrow. I'm just looking for my weed. I got like, see, this is fucking Electra CBD from Hudson Hemp. It's pretty good too. But I use these for my ladies and gentlemen also. I use these for facial scrubs, and I use these for bath teas. Fire, super fire. Ain't no half-stepping. It ain't never been no half-stepping when it comes to us. We try to make sure that you have enough information. That's why I be posting up every day. Peace, peace. That's why I be posting up every day, because I want to just give you a compiled amount of information that you could utilize for your own personal life. It's nice, to have interaction. I'd really love it if people contacted me more and needed me more, but there'll be a time for that. It's important to know you desire something, but you got to get built in the space. You want to have that physique, that flex the way you want it, right? But you got to lift up some weights. You got to do some exercise. There's levels to it, right? And without that understanding, without knowing what your schedule needs to be for life, you're not gonna get nowhere. Even in my unconscious state sometimes right now, I know that I'm headed in a direction. I'm gonna make mistakes, and I'm not soft-spoken. Now, I'm not soft, obviously. He's not soft-spoken, but I'm not a hater, and I'm definitely not an angry, misplaced anger kind of guy. I don't have the space for that. Oh yes, we got a little bit of our beautiful black sage. Look at this right here. Peace, peace, peace to everybody coming into the room. Got some black sage right here. This is for the amber. So what I'm doing is, I'm making some new sages. We're going to take some dragon's blood rosin. We're gonna take Blue Lotus. We're gonna take a bunch of things that I ground up yesterday. The only thing I didn't grind up was the shit. I gotta grind up some more Blue Lotus. I didn't grind up the resin, the dragon's blood resin. So we're taking, like, for this recipe, because we're doing, let me see how many we're doing. Let's see. Everything in moderation. And if you don't know what the sanctuary is given, I'm gonna let you know right now. Go look at my website. If you want some information, I can send you a package that'll give you every bit of understanding. You're going to Fort Greene around noon. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Fort Greene, but let me know the vibes out there. Let me know what's up at Fort Greene. Cause if it's fire, I'll head out there and I'll bring some stuff with me. But if it's kind of slow, I'm not for it. I'd rather just go out to like Washington Square or Union Square. My whole thing right now, excuse me guys, is getting a new table. It needs me a new table. So it's not officially our wake and bake. We're just gonna wake right now. We'll bake a little bit later. And I need to find my weed. Which I think it's in that black bag over there. We're about to check. So just give me a second, I'll be right back. But like I was saying, we're gonna take these white sages, beautiful white sages that I got wrapped for my people over in Brooklyn, and transform them into this. This is where we start, this is where we finish. You can see I do some great work. I ain't got a gimmick or none of that and say, oh, it's all this type of magic. We know it's magic. And I want to teach y'all a little bit about rituals, altars, and smudging. From what I've personally learned, from what I've read, from what I've learned from my Sifu and my elders, there is massive intention that needs to be taken in every stride. But things do not need to be serious. You don't need to be pressed onto something, but you have to know that you are in relationship with the environment that you're in, even in silence. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. Let me grab a bag. So I guess we're just gonna have to bring all of the bags out. Have to bring all the bags out because I'll be packing shit away. I don't know where I put this damn stuff. Good to have my plates. Good thing I need my plates anyway. That's what I'll be curing with. Yeah. Big shouts goes out to my granny. One of the most impactful women in my life. You have been so good to me. Alright, so well, it's not in here, which means it's in this bag. Process of elimination. But while we have a moment, before we get into it, I like to talk what's about in my heart. And only that. I've come to such a point in my life space of comfortability with self that I don't mind seeming a bit insecure, or I don't mind making a mistake if it's gonna bring me to the next, or not even if, that the fact is it's going to bring me to the next level of my conscious state of what I can become. Excuse me. Now, it'd be really nice to find this cannabis right now, but if I don't, we're gonna move on because there's a lot to do today. here. Nope. Nope. But you know, what's the vibes out there? How y'all feeling today? How is your life? How are you treating your life? How are you relating to self? You know, let a brother know. For those of you, because you see, like, most of y'all think that I speak peace to everybody come joining the room right now. Most of y'all think that I speak to everybody. This is the most I be speaking to everybody. Like, I'll speak to everybody like this, even with mistake and with gain. This is the medium that I'll be using, unless you're paying attention to the Patreon that we're dropping next week, or my YouTube. This is where we be. Peace. For me to speak to you, or to, not even, I don't care how this sounds, because you got to have levels and vibrations of the people that you keep around you and that you speak to. For me to interact with, and I mean really interact, like be myself, smile, relax, not have this social guard up, because you should have a social guard. Like, there should be nice people that you meet, but you don't have to give your all, especially in first engagement. You want to preserve yourself at all times. Preservation is everything. Thin line between preservation and alienation. You don't alienate people or make them feel uncomfortable because of your ideas. The only time I think that comes into play, and then we're more auditory, is if you're dealing with, excuse me for, you know, the baby ears right now, if you're dealing with a rapist, or if you're dealing with a thief or a liar. Those things need to be expressed and confronted in an outright. But in society, a sweet lie is better than the truth. In society, a sweet lie is better than the truth. So you will find individuals that look shiny with capital, or look shiny with something that they might have did or stood next to that was dope. And then they can give you a narrative that you'll believe because you're a sucker. Ooh. Because you didn't do your research. Because you chose to befool yourself. And then that'll put you in a disposition or an environment or a position to be unsavory at every site. So I just say, like, mind who you're around. You ain't gotta break your tongue unless your tongue is disrespecting others, unless it's diminishing people's ability to grow. Period. And that's silence as well. So, not finding that cannabis, but I'm such a Virgo, I want to find it so badly. I want to go in that room and go get that shit right now. But we're just not gonna do that. That's gonna just be a slow bucks. As a matter of fact, I'll preheat my oven because we need to warm up our sage afterwards. You know, after I cure them and I'm gonna let them sit, I let it warm for a second so the oils go in there deeply. But that's all you really need to know about that, because I'm not even gonna show you all process. Give me 1 second. Let me find the rest of my tools. Too hot. No valley's too low. Woo, shit. Burn. Cash rules everything around me. Cream. What did I do? I found my rosin. And I found my cannabis. So we'll be taking these lovely little chunks of dragon's blood rosin. I'm gonna grind them down. Got a little bit of CBD isolate left. I'm gonna combine these two. We'll make some. I can make a lot of things with this. I can do, hey, peace, queen. Hope she's still in the room. I can make you know, so CBD isolate. If you want to know about it, talk about it for a second. And I found my cannabis. Peace. So CBD isolate, yo, you could use that as a topical. So you could put that in cocoa butter. You could take like a gram of that, and that's 1,000 milligrams, so very, very close to 1,000. For every gram is 1,000 milligrams. 1 gram, 1,000 milligrams. So if you have a gram of CBD isolate that be looking like some crack rock, you can grind that up or melt that into cocoa butter, body butter, and you instantly have yourself a CBD salve. Like, let's stop playing around. Let's make medicine the way medicine needs to be made. And if you want perfection in that medicine, you holler at your boy. If you need something that's designed, that's put together right, holler at me. I'll do that. Ooh, we're gonna have fun today. This is some abracadabra. Boy, you take a little bit of that, put that in the back of your tooth. Take a little bit of that, put that in the back of your goddamn tooth. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I tell you what, couldn't even believe. Niggas don't know I'm that crazy. Like, I'm that fucking dope. That your guy is multifaceted in so many ways. Yo, if y'all don't know, we got a flow code. Probably irrelevant right now on this, because who's taking a picture of this unless you somehow screenshot that? But you don't need to do that if you just go to my link and see my flow code. Anyway, I'm just fucking around, grabbing some of the tools that we need. Definitely need your tongs in this situation. That tongue, because we're gonna be dealing with heat. Now, products. Letting y'all know what the vibes are with the products. I'm just getting some of my stuff together right now. Power of 13. What is the power of 13? Well, power of 13 is cured soulfully and catered to enrich mind, body, and soul. This pack includes the power of 13, which is 3 of these that are at 13 a piece, and they're beautiful combinations that I put together with my cure. This incense is created in mind to enhance your meditative experience. Power of 13 represents unity, love, transformation, and elevation. Sanctuary process is used with all of our products. Divine love and intention supplies our craft. I love you guys. I wrote that. I wrote that. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga nice. Oh, he's so nice. Like, stay grounded, yo. Don't get too high up in the clouds unless you're high up in the clouds. You know what I'm talking about? But shit, stay grounded, man. There be people on here that, like, y'all look crazy. I'm not gonna look crazy in the future. Like, I'm gonna look like, oh, he was like totally transparent with us from the beginning. Y'all gonna look like goofballs standing like, because you think somebody could communicate with you like this. And it's not even these eyes, because those are a little crackish. But anyway, trying to give you the sultry eyes, like the sun's in my face. Bro, you look angry. What revolution are you trying to like create? There is no revolution. There is only collectiveness and harmony. Trust me. If you try to revolt against a predator or against an opposition, you are the ops. You opt yourself, goofball. So all that angry shit, fuck out of here. All that extra persona shit, like niggas trying to create themselves into something that they really not because they don't know themselves. Come on, stop it. Stop it, guys. Big shouts go out to Pete Cologne because that's my motherfucking guy. True to the T. True to the T. True to the fucking T. Boy, couldn't even be no realer, man. Like, oh my God. Big shouts goes out to, look, Queen Assassin, you know I love you. You fucking nasty. You nasty, nasty. Excuse my French to those that have softer ears. We will try to diminish the cursing a bit. But I got excited for a second. I wanted to express. I really got beautiful people around me. I got honest people around me. I ain't got time for weirdos. Motherfuckers that's wishy-washy, feeling some type of way, trying to create a character of themselves. Ain't nobody got time for that. We only got time for creation. That's like me being fraudulent and then going to like a crystal store and buying all this shit just to put on the table. Like, I make this shit. You about to see? I mean, not everything. I'm not giving you my secrets. My secrets. But shit, you know, your flex is in making sure that your community is honest. And let me tell you something. People don't like to be honest. People don't like to be honest because, like I said, a sweet lie is better than the harsh truth. People would rather just be around people that be like on some bullshit. Ooh, look what I almost forgot I had. Ooh, 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 nasty. We got us some mushirushis. I'm gonna make some psilocybin honey. That shit is gonna be popping. And I might just do it in shots, like little micro shots. So I'll take like maybe 7 grams of psilocybin, turn that into, maybe that's like 6,500 milligrams, just to be fair. And then make those into like little microdose shots. Or I can freeze them, the honey balls. I'm about to go in with these little shits. Like, I don't want to use the gelatin, because I can make psilocybin gummies and go off. I'm the mad scientist, baby, if you ain't know. I'm the motherfucker that them motherfuckers come to make sure they shit is right. Like nerd ropes is cute, but we actually making it here. Shouts goes out to my homie who gave me these a few weeks ago and I still didn't eat them. Yeah, these are like, look how small this is, right? And it's 100 milligrams. You know what the problem is with the world? Y'all always think bigger is better. Y'all get the bigger, and then be like, oh, that's too big. Y'all ladies know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, that part. You get the size that you think your brain wants, or you fill your plate up so much, and then you don't even eat all the food. You know what I'm saying? I got a bro. Shout out to Z-Sean, you psycho. You shit. I should have him just eat all 4 of these motherfuckers. He says, this is what he says. He says, I need a brownie. That's like 500 milligrams. I'm like, no, you don't. You do not need no brownie that's 500 milligrams. Because to eat a brownie that's 500 milligrams, first of all, to eat a cookie, no, matter of fact, he didn't even say brownie. This brother said cookie. He says, I need a 500 milligram cookie or 450 milligram cookie. How you eating that cookie? Are you like, you'd have to, like, to get like 50 milligrams out that cookie, you're just eating a corner, like, and that's it. And then, you know what I mean? But just to give you a piggyback on understanding, psilocybin, cannabis, best friends. Consuming psilocybin, bringing yourself to a certain level, and I always suggest that people consume psilocybin at a dynamic of micro-dosing. Everything is micro-dosing until you know how to ride. You're not riding a horse for hours. You riding that shit for like 20 minutes. First of all, it's hard to ride horses. It's painful to ride horses if you think you're riding for an hour. Tell your thighs that. You have to gain a relationship with everything that you experience. Don't assume you know somebody. Don't think you know somebody. Don't assume their behaviors and respond to it in that way. Get to know them. Take a micro dose of an individual. You need to do this in order to be able to dynamic and expand, or in order to be dynamic and expand in your experience. Or not, you know. I say need, right? I'm really speaking to myself. You can take it as a suggestion. Like, you know, when he's saying need, he's talking about to the dynamic of personality. I need that. You know, I need to make sure that my mind is expansive. That I keep a certain conscious protocol and behavior. Shouts goes out to Happy Monkey because they're fucking great. Great. I would throw it, but I don't want to hit my shit. No, anyway. Love you guys, Happy Monkey. But I think there's like a thin line between, I love to smile, but I'm not going to smile when I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? And there are levels to community and communication that need to be catered to. At least when it comes to me. And I'm not going anywhere until Most High says, yo, it's time to leave this plane of existence. I need you somewhere else. I'm not going nowhere. So that means that supreme engagement is necessary. Like I said, I don't mind making mistakes because I didn't know how to ride a bike. I didn't know how to walk or talk, before this wonderful trial and error of which is life. I'm trying to express to you guys that, like, I'll put it to you like this. My first word was flower. The first word I said on this earth wasn't mommy or daddy. It was flower. Take it how you want it. It took me time to comprehend that, to hear that, to see that, to comprehend what a flower was, so that when I seen it, I identified it and said, flower. It took a lot to do that. But we here now. You understand what I'm saying? I had to challenge parts of myself that I was sure of when I was saying the word within. Because you are yourself within entirely. Like, when you're a baby, you don't think you're having the same thoughts that you're having now as an adult? Like, it's the same vehicle. You're just learning a language that helps you to communicate with the people out here that are insecure and don't know the insides. You're inside. That's the first place you're in. The only thing that brings you outside is your birthright to this realm, which is breath. So it's like, in a relationship, I talk about in a relationship often, because that's how you're going to behave for me. I don't want no thugs around me. You know what I'm saying? We can get thugged out, but I don't want no thugs around me. I don't need it. I'm enough myself. What I need around me is compassionate, gentle, and soft people that can give the example to the youth. Like, yo, if a person is too hard, like myself, or a person has been too hard, they got somebody soft around them. And that shit ain't even for us. We benefit from having somebody be harmonious with us and show us what real love is. But guess what the true benefactors are? The true beneficiaries is the youth them. The ones that get to see love, real love. The ones that get to see mistake and elevation from mistake. Not this fucking not this freaking conflict of emotions, of egotistical, insecure standards, and that's the real purpose that I be out and I express myself to the dynamic I express myself, which is only going to turn up. Wait till there's more people around me that really are not in fear and they're like, you know what? He's dead fucking right. You know what? We need to start speaking like he speaks. There's no more space for it, to not speak the way I speak, to not show people like, yo, I got real love for myself. I got love for the people around me, and this is why certain things need to be designed a certain way. What? Look at the way society has been. Look at the way society has been at the dictation of dickheads. You know what I mean? Like, of insecure individuals that were fear-based, that said, yo, we're going to run out of this. I was watching something on Ted Turner earlier where this MF said, and this is a while back, and Ted Turner is co-founder of CNN, if you don't know, Turner Classic Movies and things like that, propagandist. This MF says, we got to change the way we're moving, and it has to be a one-world government to this degree where everybody's compliant and being a good worker. That's what the bro said. And then he backs up with this, because of scarcity. And then he starts talking about scarcity, and he starts talking about climate change and how we're going to be 8 degrees hotter. The plants don't care. If the plants burn in the next 8 degrees hotter in the next 20 years, then they burn. And if they burn, you burn. He said that there's going to be a scarcity of food and a scarcity of resource. So now we're going to be cannibals. That the people that are going to be inhabiting the earth are going to be cannibals. And this is a person who's a billionaire having that ideal. He has a stake in how things move for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, we influence truly at the bottom. We're the culture. But they're the ones that move the culture. And they move the culture as they want to because of how they view the world, or how they view themselves, in fact. And the personal scarcity to which can be outside because they're monstrous. They're not creating. So I said all of that to remind you that that's what the fuck you're dealing with. So there's no harmonious space. There's no collectiveness. There's no revolution because you're not revolting against the predator. How you gonna revolt against a predator? The predator's trying to eat you. It has no other purpose but to consume you in every way, shape, or form. And you're putting yourself on a platter. Let's revolt. Let's make the narrative too serious. Let me tell you something. Flies with shit, bees with honey. I'm gonna make this honey, and this shit is gonna make harmony. And then by the time y'all know it, oh shit, we already in position. Because you think we're not supposed to be strong? You think we're not supposed to be ferocious? But we're not supposed to be that all the time. Like I said, gorillas are powerful, but they're not snapping monkey necks. Not walking around. For what? They know how to use that power. That power is insane. Orangutans. What's that other one? The sloth. You know how strong a sloth is? Everything in pace. Move at your space. Be the dope you want to smoke. Let's get into making some stuff. So what I have here is a Blue Lotus, some Figwort, some CBN, I believe. Let me check. Excuse me. I have some CBN. So I, got on a little tangent. But, it bees like that, bro. It really bees like that. I've always been this type of individual to express myself in that way. And my reasoning behind it is that if I don't say something, who's going to say something? Because it seems like everybody's just agreeing with each other. And that's cool. But if we're agreeing and it becomes something that's like mad toxic, yo. Like, I can't be a part of it. What I am going to do is I'm going to end this video, save this video, and then restart a new one. Because I love you. And in conclusion, be the dope you want to smoke. You're the master of your own time and space. It does not matter. Like, proper is ridiculous. Everything that's dopely made is made in a collective. And that's the collective in your mind. Remind yourself that you are the master of your own time and space. We're going to be right back on. So I'm just going to save this and save this and then send this to my YouTube. Love you guys. Flex.